Monday, January 30th, 2022. Thirty-five, 36 degrees out here. It's kind of like a misty, gloomy, foggy, snow, wet snow, freezing rain, freezing mix, whatever. Nasty, winter. Typical winter. Typical winter. Typical winter. Oh. Oh boy. Guys, have a great Monday. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. I'm feeling better, but I'm not 100%. I'm probably about 80%. So that RSV virus has been going on for 16 days. My sister had it for like 15 days. They said it could last up to, they said the virus could last up to 2 to 4 weeks. And it feels like you got a bad cold or pneumonia. You feel it in your chest and lungs, but I'm glad I got an antibiotic because my wife's mother has been in the hospital since last Monday, and she has a flu, but it turned into pneumonia. So I'm glad. I complain and talk to multiple different doctors. That's how you got to do in America. You got to, different doctors, they don't want to take care of you. They want your money, but they don't want to take care of you. So, and they like doing video visits. I guess because you're sick, they don't want you in the doctor's office, but that's how they do it now. But she's in the hospital, and they got her on Lasix, which is I guess a water pill because water's on her lungs. But the water pills or Lasix pills, Lasix or whatever you call it, is making her blood pressure drop extremely low. So they had to take her off of that. So flu is built back up, and the hospital over here, they have all nurses running the hospital. So you hardly see any doctors in the hospital anymore. It's all nurses. I don't know if it's short staffing or what, but the hospital over here is full of not COVID patients, but flu and RSV and pneumonia patients. Because this flu actually turns into pneumonia, but they won't give an antibiotic. Okay, now they got to give her 2 different antibiotics through an IV because they didn't give her an antibiotic. They said, well, antibiotics don't work on flu. They had her on Tamiflu. Well, it turned into pneumonia. And of course, she's 65, 66 years old. So this is what you deal with. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. I got that nasty antibiotic last week, but They gave me constipation real bad, and I still got it real bad. So now I'm taking suppositories to get rid of this constipation. Man. And I don't like taking all these pills. I mean, God, I think I got 22 pills. I think that's enough. All them pills do is create other problems. You take one pill and it creates 10 side effects. And people say, well, they don't have side effects. Yes, they do. To go to a doctor and say pills don't have side effects, they're going to look at you and laugh like something's wrong with you. Yeah, a pill doesn't solve everything. If it did, all these cancer patients would be getting pills instead of heavy doses of chemo treatment. You know what I mean? It's one of them situations you don't get it until you got it. Okay, you don't know their situation till you get it yourself. Then you know their situation. You know what I mean? That's how it is. All them pills make you feel like pure garbage, pure trash. That doxycycline they give me twice a day, high dose, and one of the side effects says makes you feel unrested, makes you feel sick. That's the side effect I had: constipations, bad tension headaches. The headaches was extreme. With kids yelling and my wife yelling all the time, it was going nuts. The headache. Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, I figure I'd give you guys an update what's going on. But yeah, she's still at the hospital. They might keep her until next week now. I don't know. The nurses call here, not the doctor. So the nurse calls here at least twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the late afternoon, give us updates. But for Mom. But we tell the doctors to call, but they don't call. It's always nurses. You know what I mean? The hospital over here is short-staffed anyway. You know what I mean? Ever since the COVID pandemic and they were forced to get vaccinated, they quit their job. Yeah, you have to get vaccinated or you're not going to get your job. So something's going on with Pfizer. Somebody put a video on YouTube about Pfizer's gotten in trouble or something. One of the guys that worked there, or one of the scientists or whatever, whoever it is, yeah, he got busted. He was drunk. And the guy was filming and talking about how they're manipulating the virus to make money on it. Yep. It's all about money. Isn't that weird? Mutating the virus to make money. Or I don't know what's going on, but if you search YouTube about Pfizer getting in trouble or something, you'll see it on there on the news stations talking about it. I'm like, wow, that is nuts. That is insane. But you guys have a great day. I'm going back to bed. Daughter woke me up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't getting much sleep, and that's why I feel like crap, because I'm not getting enough sleep. When you got multiple sclerosis, if you don't get enough sleep, just a few hours, your body just drags all day long. The double vision, the blurred vision, the balance problems, and people think, oh, you do pill. No, there's no cure. You can pop all the pills you want. They'll make you feel worse than you are because all the side effects. You know what I mean? Yeah, multiple sclerosis sucks. Google it. The most debilitating disease out there. When women get it, it's not as bad as men. When men get it, it's more progressive for some reason. It's more progressive in men than women. Yeah, a lot more progressive. Montel Williams has it. Richard Pryor had it. Yep, they got it. You know what I mean? And Montel Williams, he don't even take no treatments. He's on a vegan diet where he makes like kale shakes and broccoli shakes every day and he just drinks them all day. He's got a YouTube channel, I think, and he's got all his MS on there. He don't go out in public talking about his multiple sclerosis, but he's got a YouTube channel, Montel Williams. So he'll tell you how rough it is. It's an invisible illness. I know people look at people and say, oh, you look great. You look fine. I had a nurse practitioner came in here, went in here. She got fired, but she came in here, wouldn't check your pulse, wouldn't check your temperature, didn't check your ears or mouth or throat or anything. She walked in, oh, you look great. You look fine, and walk out. And I'm not the only one that was complaining because she sees multiple patients a day. When them nurses come to your house, you're not the only one they see. Just like when you go to the hospital, you're not the only one they see. Or a doctor, you're not the only one they see. So, my friend, he went to my cardiologist with me last year. He goes, oh, he's only back there for 30 minutes. I figured he'd be back there all day. I said, no, you see all these people in the waiting room? He's like, yeah. I said, they go back there too. I'm not the only one he sees. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. They don't make one appointment a day for this cardiac. They got to pay him. He's going to see 20, 30 patients a day. I'm not the only one. Why would I be back there 8 hours? Well, you're not doing no procedure or nothing. He's just checking me out. I was back there 30 minutes. Oh, he's only back there a half hour. I figured he'd be back there all day. Nope, he's got other patients here. That's not going to happen. Yeah, when you go to them places and see them, you're not the only one they see. That's why they got a waiting room. That's crazy. I'll be figuring back there all day long. Nope. 30 minutes, I'm glad, 30 minutes, usually it's 15, 20 minutes. 30 minutes is like, oh, I figured back there all day long. No, they're not doing a procedure. We're not back there just yakking about it. He's just checking my heart out and make sure my heart's fine. You know what I mean? It's not anxiety like the doctor said it was, or the hospital back last year said it was. Something about your sinus rhythm in your heart. I know when I say sinus, people think you're about your nose, but your heart has a sinus rhythm, okay? And that mess damages your nervous system, your central nervous system. When it gets interrupted, it's like a short in a wire, and the light bulb's flickering. That's what it does to your body. You can pop all the pills, take all the injections and infusions you want, and it's not going to stop it completely, okay? I want to get that straight. People think you pop a pill and it solves everything. It doesn't. It doesn't. Not with MS. So basically, I got a wire, and it's got cuts in it. That's what it does to your nerves. It cuts your nerves, and it delays the signal. So when you walk, when it delays your signal, you're walking, your balance is off, your vision's off. Get vertigo. And no, dizziness and vertigo is two separate things. My wife thinks vertigo is the same thing as dizziness. Vertigo is where that room is spinning around real fast, and you're grabbing things thinking the whole room is spinning around. You're spinning, you're moving. You're grabbing the wall, you're grabbing the floor. It happens to me more than in the summer than it does in winter, the vertigo. Oh yeah, it's bad because the heat flares up the MS even worse. So when it's 100 degrees outside, 120 degrees, because it's climate change that everybody says it's fake, it gets real bad. That's why I stay in the summer. I'm more active during the day outside in the summer. As the day goes on, it gets hotter, I'm inside. So it's not like I don't get around and do nothing. I just do it during the morning. I have more energy in the morning. As the day goes on, my energy level goes to empty, like an empty tank of gas. I'm going nowhere. I have no energy. But there you go. I could talk all day about this stuff, but I'm hopping off here. I'm going back to bed. You guys have a great Monday. Stay safe. This crazy weather, I heard there's going to be an ice storm coming up this week, Friday, Saturday, depending on where you're at. There's going to be an ice storm in Texas, and it's going to hit most of the United States again. It's this crazy weather out here. You know what I mean? Look down south, they had a tornado outbreak. I mean, multiple times. Every week it seems like. The climate change. They say that the tornado alley is kind of shifting, and that's because of climate change. If you Google fossil fuel on there, it tells you what's the consequences, and it'll tell you climate change, temperature raises, exactly what it's doing. That's why I got an all-electric car. I'm not burning any fossil fuel. I just click on my thing here, and it says, I saved 500 pounds of carbon emissions in the air. Imagine every car, all this carbon toxic emissions, and you're breathing it in. And people wonder why there's so many people out there with asthma and breathing problems. When I wipe my car off on top, the white towel is black. That's what you're breathing in. All that carbon emissions from burning fossil fuel. Crazy. But anyway, you guys have a great day. I'm hopping off here. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You guys have a great Monday. It's January 30th already. February's right around the corner. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button for me. Thank you.